The first time is the hardest. The first step, the first climb, the first jump, the first round, the first bound. This is our journey. This is our flag. This is our home, where brave men roam, where we do our drills, where we hone our skills. This is our mission. This is our reason. This is what we stand for. These are those who stand with us. And this is what's worth fighting for. This is teamwork. This is fighting spirit. It never gets easier. We just get stronger. We forge bonds close as brothers. Strong body, strong mind, strong heart. This is us. These are our sights. These are our brightest lights. These are the sounds we hear. And this is how we strike fear. Through the sweat and the tears, we serve 2 years, 10 years, every year. When our moment of pride comes and our time is finally done, we know we will do it all over again with our brothers in arms. We will march shoulder to shoulder. We will sing alongside each other. We will fight together, fly our colors, pledge ourselves, defend what's ours, protect what's ours. This is our army. This is ours.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to Basic Military Training Center, School 2. Before we begin, may I kindly request that your phone switched off or put to silent mode. In just a moment, I'll be inviting our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. Following that, we'll proceed on with the oath-taking ceremony and the singing of the national anthem. Without further ado, I would now like to invite our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. See you, sir. Please.
As you have seen from the video, the first step is always the hardest. Today, I'm glad that you have taken this first step to enlist yourself into the national service. And I believe when you wake up in this morning, the feeling is very, very difficult. The heart is very heavy. Having to sacrifice your 2 years to perform your national service. But I assure you that your next 2 years will be meaningful, worthwhile, priceless, as you are doing this for the country and at least for the person and for the family that you have and will swear to protect. I am Colonel Ashari Ismail, the CEO for School 2, and over the next 9 weeks I'll be responsible for your well-being. Allow me to share with you my command team. School Second in Command, Major Ideal, Master 1 Officer Tan Ming Lai, School Sergeant Major, our Admin Officer, Lieutenant Ding Che, Safety Officer, Mr. Lee Kim Pan, our Orientation Officer, also known as the School Counselor, Mr. Ang Chin Seng, and our Dr. Jonathan, who will attend to any of your medical needs. By now, you have found yourself enlisting into Mohawk Company, and Mohawk Company is a B3 B4 company which will run the B3 B4 BMT program. Company commander for Mohawk Company is Master Warrant Officer Jimmy Chia, and assisting him is the company Warrant Officer Warren Firdaus. You soon find yourself enlisting into the various platoons, and each of these platoons are commanded by the respective platoon commander, beginning with Platoon 1, Lieutenant Nicholas, Platoon 2, Warren Keong Po Leong, and Platoon 3, Warren Thomas. Moving on to our BMTC training framework, beginning with our first our mission and vision. Our mission is to transform each of you into a confident and committed soldier by imparting the basic military skills and sense of purpose. And our vision is that by the time you leave this place, after the 9th week, you take away with you a meaningful and memorable BMTC experience. Our training framework guides how we train our soldier, adopts a holistic, soldier-centric, safe, and progressive development. And in doing so, we will develop a fit, competent, and resilient soldier. And eventually, what we would like you to get out of it, which is to have a soldier that is strong at heart, body, and mind. Our training system is progressive, as most of you must be proficient with your basics before being allowed to move on to the next level of training. Your commanders will enforce the training standards so that you can train hard and you can train safe. More so in BMT, B3, B4 program, your activities are customized according to your medical condition, your fitness and your skill level, so you will find yourself being grouped into friends of the same ability. Your commanders conform to the training safety regulation, of which this will help you and them ensure that trainings are carried out properly and safely. For example, when you are unwell and after returning from illness, will not allow you to perform the activity. Only after you have get back to speed progressively. You'll be paired up with your friends so that you can keep a lookout for one another. These, amongst the many other activities or safety initiatives, will be diligently performed by your commanders. The medical officer will have at his disposal 3 means of evacuation should there be a need for emergencies. That includes the air, land, and sea evacuation. Over the next 48 hours, you find yourself being interviewed by your commanders. You find that through this session, they will get to know you better, and hence, I encourage all of you to reach out to them, voice out your challenges so they can provide the necessary support should you have any. There are many other forums available here. Some of this has been pinned up in your company line and you can reach out to them. But what's important is for you to bring up your challenges speedily so that necessary attention and resources can be given to you and you can get back on track to training. Over the next 2 weekends, you'll find yourself staying to remain with your friends, get to bond with one another, and adapt to the military culture and the military life. Your commanders will remain together with you to help you integrate with your friends as well as your platoon mates. So your BMT training is broadly categorized into 3 phases, beginning the phase 1, which is known as the knowledge, adjustment, and assimilation, in which you will get to foster friendship, operate together as a team within the few initial weeks. You'll be exposed to activities such as weapon presentation when you'll be married to your wife for the first time, and in this case is your rifle. Next, PT and sports activity where you can get to forge a friendship with your friends. In the phase 2, which is a knowledge acquisition, you'll be put on an outfield environment such as field camp, ranges, live hand grenade throwing, with the intent to sharpen your soldiering skills, fundamentals, build your resilience. And in phase 3, the knowledge application, in which you'll be exposed to battle inoculation course to test out your rigor and all the knowledge that you have acquired on this world. As part of the COVID-19 measures as well as the new Omicron variant, we have put in place a safety mechanism and robust implementation of the safety policies. SMM is one of those being strictly enforced together with the mask on policy. Recruits having an upper respiratory infection will be swabbed and sent home. Similarly, booster jab will be given to you throughout this period of your BMT. And daily and weekly ERT will be conducted to all those who are vaccinated and unvaccinated soldiers. Some of the key dates for you to be interested of will be beginning tonight at 9 p.m. I would like you to pick up your phone and call your parents and tell them two things. Firstly, tell your parents that you get to see them again on the 21st of January, and this will be your very first book out where you get to see them again. Number two, tell your parents that you have been enlisted into Mohawk Company School 2. You'll be able to know your 4-digit number, which includes your platoon, your section, your beat. Do share with them so that they can reach out to you during their time of emergency during your training. Now, the rest of these dates you'll find here explains exactly the end in mind. 4th of March is your graduation. While it seems a bit distant, but I can assure you, if you take the day with your friends, do it together and put in your best, you'll find that the 4th of March will come in due time. Now, these points which I've covered briefly covers the training and measurement system in BMT. I can assure all of you that the measurement system is safe and progressive, and the standard that the commander asks for you is realistic and achievable. To conclude, the BMT is the start of a military life. By having a good start, you'll be able to move on to your next phase of your national service with confidence, sense of pride, and accomplishment. However, I can assure you that while the B3 B4 program is customized, you'll find that the training can be tough and demanding. But if you put in your best and put in your good attitude and not use your medical excuse as a reason, you'll find this journey will be meaningful and memorable. Yeah, with that, I come to the end of my presentation. We shall proceed to the oath-taking ceremony. I invite all of you to stand. Raise up your right hand. And before we begin, allow me to remind you that the oath of allegiance is the most sacred, symbolic and dignified ceremony as you swear yourself to enlist into national service and swear to protect this country and your family members. Therefore, I urge all of you to say it with your loud voice, confidence, sense of pride. When you are ready, you shall repeat after me. I, NRC number, full name. Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore. Under the Enlistment Act. Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that. I will always bear true faith and allegiance. To the Republic of Singapore. I will be ready. At the order of the government. To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore. I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore. And the orders of my commanders. I will carry out my duties with integrity. Courage and commitment at all times. And I will preserve and protect. The honor and independence. Of the Republic of Singapore. With my life. Put on your hand.
Enlistees, please remain standing for the national anthem. Enlistees, please remain standing for some final words of encouragement.
As trainers who have just joined the SAF, you're an important part of us. I want you to start devoting your heart and your mind towards your training. And I know that through this training, you will get fitter, faster, and stronger for yourself and the family that you have sworn to protect. As you go through this journey, share the part of this SAF story with your family and your friends. Before you leave this place, I want you to reflect on two things. Number one, ask yourself, why are you here? Number two, ask yourself, who are you doing this for? So ask yourself the two questions, the why and the who. And perhaps when you find the answer to this, you find the purpose to why you serve this national service. With that, I wish you all the best in your training. Thank you.
Thank you, CEO sir. Enlistees, we have come to the end of this segment. Please collect all your belongings and can exit row by row to the exit following our ushers. Thank you.